Hi Collective, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Today we will be doing an energy read in regards to what your week upcoming will be looking like. I'm going to be pulling some oracle from the Intuitive Cavs Kipperish Oracle deck, and then I will be following that up with some clarification from the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, okay? I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. It came too soon, if you ask me. It just seems like, you know, yesterday was last week's weekend. Like, time is just flying by. It's insane. Okay, so don't mind me. I'm just rubbing some oil on my hands. I forgot to do so before I started the video again. So, I just don't want the cards to be all slippery when I try and shuffle them, which is going to be hard to do, but we will see what we get. All right. And it is raining where I am currently. I love the rain, to be honest. It's so relaxing. Don't know what it may be looking like for all of you where you're at. Hopefully, if it is raining, that, you know, you enjoy that kind of weather. I know rain sometimes can have people in a certain mood of feeling down or depressed. So if that is the case, I hope that, you know, you're able to find something to do that distracts you from that kind of feeling. And if it's sunny and, you know, well, it wouldn't, well, I don't know what time frame you guys are experiencing. You guys could be from all different parts of the world. So it could be, you know, morning for you where you are. It could be evening. It could be afternoon. But wherever it is that you are, I hope that you're having favorable weather. Okay. And forgive me for being a little slow at shuffling this deck. It's just that I think I've said this before in previous videos. This deck is fairly brand new. I've only used it maybe once before, maybe even twice. And it is a very hard deck to shuffle. I don't know why it seems like everybody else has an easier time doing splitting their or shuffling their Kipperish decks, but mine is very stiff. So it does take me a little bit longer to get a good shuffle in. So again, just bear with me while I get this adequately shuffled. I think that's good. And I don't know how many of you are experiencing this. Maybe it's just me. But I've been going through these periods where I'll feel really, really like motivated and excited about life. And then like a couple hours later, I find myself reminiscing on something that upsets me or throws me off. So let me know if you guys are experiencing the same thing. It's been happening on and off all week. And I've been getting mixed readings from my usual tarot readers when they do their uploads. You know, some of them will say, you know, financially you're in the upright, you're looking great, you know, you look like you're taking care of yourself. And then others will be like, yeah, you're doing really, really bad right now emotionally, and you need to keep an eye on it, and finances aren't going to be level or decent for some time, or whatever the case may be. So it's a healthy mix. It's a healthy mix for sure. But I'm wondering if anyone else is feeling that way as well. I'll just shuffle this one more time, Collective, and then we'll start getting some oracle. All right, so because these are such a disagreeable deck to shuffle with jumpers, I'm just gonna pick them out like this. So your first card is gonna be Twin Flame. Okay, so you may be dealing with a twin flame right now. Something to do with your significant other. Second card is mature man. So you may be dealing with a mature man. This could be also a father figure in your life, a mentor of sorts. Then you have karmic masculine in the reverse. So you may have gotten rid of a karmic masculine in order to meet a twin flame, and or your twin flame may have at one point been a karmic masculine in reverse. So maybe the person that you're with now was at one point karmic and did some inner healing, some inner work to reverse that. And or you got rid of somebody karmic and it brought in your twin flame. Let's get a few more cards here. Then you have actual money. So some of you may be receiving some extra money in your paychecks, and or doing something online, or bringing in actual money from your business, and it's not just figurative, it's tangible. Then you have sweetheart. So I'm thinking that is you. You guys are sweethearts. Let's get one more. And then you have jealousy and envy. So somebody may be jealous and or envious of you, this sweetheart, getting this actual money and dealing with this twin flame that you have going on. You know what I feel like, because I have space, let me just get a couple more. Then you have animosity. So somebody is jealous and envious and full of animosity in your energy. And then you have awakening. So you may have been awakened to a certain situation, and somebody may be experiencing jealousy and animosity and envy because you now have come into your higher self. All right. Let's go ahead and start pulling some tarot to clarify some of this, and or just to get a general read for the week of what you're going to be dealing with as far as these people, this twin flame, this mature man, this actual money, this sweetheart, and whatever have you. Okay. All right, spirits, power 3, powers that be, please clarify these cards in front of us. Give the collective whatever it is that they need to know in regards to these cards that have been pulled, and what their upcoming week is going to look like as a result. First card you have is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords speaks to clarity. So I believe that, you'll be going through some sort of awakening period where things that once clouded your judgment are going to be revealed to you. Certain situations, maybe with family or friends who you feel as though are jealous, envious, or have animosity. Sorry, collective, I had to close my door. That have animosity towards you. I feel like a lot of you right now are doing a lot of introspective healing work, focusing on yourselves and your money, your goals, dreams, and ambitions. And you may even be centered or focused on your relationships and keeping them whole and healthy and on the correct track. I feel like some of you have dealt with a karmic masculine or a karmic femme in the past, and you are rebuilding from that still. Even though you may be in a newer, healthier relationship, a lot of you are still dealing with the aftermath of dealing with um, that other damaging party. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, you're seeing things a lot clearer. So going forward this week, you will have a lot of clarity in regards to friends or family or financial situations that do not serve you in a positive way. Second card, you have the Four of Cups. So you're more than likely this week going to be getting the sense of not wanting to be bothered with someone. Someone is going to try and offer you something. And you're going to feel as though you're not interested. Again, this calls back to the focus and clarity that you're going to be having this week going forward. I feel as though whoever is making you this offer is going to be somebody that you've been feeling off about for a while now and just didn't know what to do with them, if their intentions are honest or if they're really making this offer to you for your highest good or for some sort of selfish motive. But again, it feels as though you are going to be rejecting an offer this week from someone who is currently in your energy that you feel like their intention is not aligned with your highest good. Then you have the Eight of Cups. So again, this calls to you walking away from something that no longer serves you. You may be walking away from a job that no longer serves you. An investment that no longer serves you, that could be within your relationship dynamics, family, friends, lovers. You are going to be having to make a lot of decisions regarding who is in your life. I feel like this is in relation to a person or people. Okay. Then you have the Three of Wands. So you've made some decisions and you're waiting to see what comes back to you as a result of that. So let's say you decided to invest, let's say actual money into something. You're waiting to see if it doubles your money and brings you more money back than what you originally invested in. There's a lot of decision making in your energy right now. And again, it's speaking to you having the clarity to make those decisions. Although I do see you second guessing yourself on whether or not you've made the right decision. Then you have the Ten of Cups. So whatever it is, decision that you make this week in regards to these people or your business endeavors, you are going to be reaching your Ten of Cups. But you're going to need to, again, make sure that you are making wise decisions, knowing what to walk away from, knowing what offers to take with the Four of Cups here. You may even need to this card here has two children and two people. So you are going to be having a harmonious week with whoever you are partnered with. You may or may not have two small children, a boy and a girl. Then you have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords speaks to putting an end to something, but it also speaks about a lot of pain. So I would be wary of anybody in your energy that feels off. They may try and stab you in the back here. Somebody in your energy is jealous of the progression that they see you making. And it feels to me as though they may even be jealous of your relationship dynamic with your twin flame. So they are looking to sabotage you in some way. I feel as though this person is close to you, okay? Close to you in your circle. They would know things about you that nobody else knows. They would be around you frequently. So you're going to need to stay on your toes about that this week, whether it be in your workplace or whether it be in your personal life, okay? Then you have the Four of Wands. Something is going to be going well. You are going to be wanting to celebrate or plan on celebrating a house, a home, a marriage. Maybe you're renewing vows. But you are in the upright as far as I can see where your relationship is concerned. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So this can speak of long-term investment, working very hard to see something pay off. So you may be at this point this week wondering if you're doing enough regarding your money. And it says you have actual money here coming in. So Spirit is telling you that, that you are going to be getting actual money. You are going to be seeing residuals from whatever it is that you have invested your time and or money in, okay? Then you have the Moon. That's Pisces, Cancer energy. So you may need to sharpen your intuition this week. Something or someone is being hidden or kept secret from you. Again, it could speak to any number of people in your life. Only you would know who this applies to. But Spirit is urging you to keep your eyes peeled, okay? Because, again, we have somebody that's envious and jealous and, has a lot of animosity towards you in your energy. And they're keeping something from you. Again, they will be trying to offer you something with this Four of Cups, but they will be doing so for their own purposes. And it is going to leave you with a Ten of Swords moment, where you're going to feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Once you find out what this person's intent is actually, as opposed to what they're telling you. So somebody could offer to take you somewhere, to a party, to an event, and say that they got you. You don't have to worry. This is just, for example, saying that you don't have to worry about anything. I got you. And then as soon as you get there and you're probably around people, they try to embarrass you or make it seem as though you're too broke to engage in the activities that you guys are going to go do, when before you left and before you were around other people, they said they had you 110%. Something to that degree. So again, you're going through this awakening phase. You may even be, introverted, not going out much. And this person makes you an offer to go out with them, get out of the house, and it ends up being a Ten of Swords moment. Again, that's just an example. The people in your life and how they operate, so please don't force it to fit. But if anyone comes to mind for you with a particular situation where that might occur, then that is who the cards are laying out, okay? Then you have the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. So the Chariot is the fastest moving card in the tarot deck. It can signify either somebody driving a lot and or making a quick, fast decision. So you may be traveling with your significant other this week, going somewhere to, celebrate with this Four of Wands. Could be, it could be anything. Then you have the Star Aquarius energy. So you may have high hopes this week for something in particular. It may be in relation to your goals, your ambitions, what you want to do personally for yourself at work. But you do have the Ten of Cups showing up here, as well as the Four of Wands. So it looks like whatever it is that you're hoping and wishing for, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here and the actual money being out, it will come out to fruition for you, all right? Then you have the Fool, that's Aries energy. So you're going to be looking at something brand new or in a different aspect. You're going to be excited about it. You're going to feel like you want to take a risk. Okay. And I feel this is in regards to your finances. So whatever you're hoping for is going to be the new start of something for you. And you're willing and ready to take the risk this week. So you should, with the Chariot being here, make a quick decision on whatever it is that you are planning on, in regards to whatever it is that you plan on doing. It will work out very well for you. Then you have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. You're going to have to use your intuition, okay, in regards to this. You're probably going to be, it feels like, keeping this a secret from a lot of people. Again, going back to what's in your energy right now, you may not feel safe disclosing certain things to certain people because you're kind of already picking up that somebody in your energy does not wish you well. So I see you doing whatever it is that you're planning to do in private, okay? You may be sharing it with your twin flame or the patriarch in your family, your father, your grandfather, whomever, whatever mature man that may be present in your life, but you are going to be keeping it to yourself, I see. Then the Two of Wands showing up. Again, a decision needs to be made. And with the Chariot being here, you would need to make that decision quickly, but use your intuition. Then you have the Queen of Cups. You're going to be very emotional this week. Something may stir up a lot of emotions for you. Perhaps the need to be making these quick decisions has you in your feelings, but you can expect to be somewhat overwhelmed a bit with the decisions that you have to make. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. So again, you are going to be stable this week financially. You're not going to have to really try that hard to get things up off of the ground. You have actual money coming in. You're just, with the Seven of Pentacles, looking at this long-term investment that you're making, either in your relationship, but I feel as though it's more towards your money. Spirit says, again, with the Queen of Pentacles showing up, that you are going to be fine taking a leap into this new beginning that you're hoping for. Then you have the Nine of Swords. That's going to, again, go back to the Queen of Cups. You are going to be having a bit of anxiety about it. You're going to, worry about whether or not you made the right decision in regards to your finances and or a particular situation regarding your relationship. But again, you don't have to worry about it. You already know what you have to do with the High Priestess coming out in the previous pull. Nine of Pentacles, that's just the confirmation that you're going to be abundant this week, whether it be with your ideas, your material possessions, your relationship, everything is going to be going in your favor this week. Seven of Swords, you are going to have to watch out for any backstabbing, sneaky energy. So really be aware of who you're hanging out with, who you are telling your plans to. I see a male and a female here for the cards that brought out negative energy. So you may have a boy and a girl of the opposite sex who don't wish you well. In your family or friend circle, mix it up as needed, put it where it fits. Then you have the Nine of Cups. This is a single energy. You are going to be satisfied with the results of your decisions this week, although they will cause you anxiety as you make them because you're not going to be sure whether or not it is the right thing to do. Then you have the King of Swords. So your partner is also going to be aligning with your goals and ambitions. They're going to be thinking logically, on their feet. They're going to be decisive as well. So you guys are going to be in alignment with any decision making that needs to be done that affects you both, whether that be in the household or planning a trip. You guys are going to be on the same page this week. Which is why the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups showed up previously. You're going to be working in tandem together to get the results that you desire. That's followed by the Two of Cups, which means, again, this is going to be with you and your twin flame, making decisions for your highest good. You can expect anything that you all are planning to go extremely well this week. Then you have the Ten of Wands following that. So this week you may feel like you have a lot of burden on your plate. You both may feel as though what you have to do is hard. Whatever you are trying to achieve is burdensome. But you could expect to be dropping that burden this week because I see nothing but clarification here through the cards that you guys are going to be seeing actual money and reaching this Ten of Cups, okay? You have the Five of Cups. This may leave you, the both of you, a bit depressed. Or in some form of regret. At the bottom of this deck, there is the Eight of Pentacles. So you guys have to work very, very hard this week to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. And you may be feeling as though you're in some form of regret about a decision that's been made. Give me one more for the Five of Cups. You have Page of Cups. Okay, so I take that back. This feels as though, to me, looking at it side by side with the Page of Cups being right next to the Five of Cups, and the page is facing this card who's not even looking back at them. This is definitely going to be in relation to those friends and or family members that are in their vengeful energy up here. They're going to try and make you an offer of some sort or communicate with you after you turn your back on them. You're going to feel betrayal this week. You're going to find out exactly what's happening, what's going on in the background, and you are more than likely going to let this person know that you know, or you're going to let them have it in some sort of way, shape, or form. And it is going to it's going to be turning into something where they're going to try to sweet talk you or gaslight you and tell you that it's not what it seems like, and try to make some sort of offer to bandage, to balm the wound or put a band-aid over it. And you're just going to turn away from them in disappointment at this point. This is a person that I feel as though are people that you know very, very well and have a long-standing relationship with. It's going to leave you feeling hurt, but you're going to cut this person out of your life. You're going to be leaving them behind. Yep, see, with that Five of Wands there's going to be a conflict. There's going to be a fight. There's going to be an argument. There's going to be something that causes you to have to leave this person behind and cut them off. And they're going to try to act as if they don't know why you're upset. And you're going to let them know, like, look, I know that, you're jealous of me or whatever the case may be. And they're going to try and deny it. They're going to try and gaslight you. It's going to be some sort of argument. And, yep, see, with this at the bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles, you're going to be leaving them out in the cold. And they're going to come chasing behind you. There's something about what you bring to the relationship. Again, this could be family. This could be friends. It's something that you bring to the friendship or family relationship dynamic that they don't want to leave behind. It's almost like they don't like you and they resent you, but they want to be around you for some reason. They benefit from being around you, even though they don't like you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the third deck. And you have Knight of Cups. So they're going to come in charming and trying to act as though, everything is not what it seems, all is well. Going to come in with a peace offering, trying to get you like, oh, we fight all the time about things. Like, why is this time any different? You're tripping, you're bugging. I would never do X, Y, and Z to you. And, yeah, collective. This person is definitely a manipulator, a liar, possibly even a thief. And at the bottom of the Oracle deck, it says ritual. So you may need to do some sort of spiritual cleansing to get this person out of your energy, okay? Because they are, this is a dark energy. This is a very negative, disgusting, filthy, harmful energy. And you may need to clear all of that away in order for your week to go as promised. So sage your house, take a salt bath, meditate on the issue. But you're going to need to do something in order to bring in your blessings this week, okay? Let's see what the angel numbers would have you do or suggest that you do for this particular situation. Spirits, what does the collective need to know and or do to remedy this negative energy that they are dealing with this week? What does the collective need to do in order to remedy this particular situation with this dark negative energy? What do they need to know? Thank you. You have angel number 3333, social skills, renewal, positivity, confidence, charisma, growth, influence, and inspiration. The challenges you're facing today will eventually fade away. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to stay positive, as your luck may soon take a turn for the better. Now is the time to harness your magnetic energy and inspiring personality. Just be mindful not to let your ego take control. Give me more. You have angel number 0303, taking chances, balance, caution, awareness, boundaries. health, communication, serenity, protection. Take a moment to observe the people around you, your environment, and your health. This is a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent any future issues. Prioritize clear communication and maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being. See, that aligns with the reading. There's somebody in your energy not wishing you well, and they do intend some form of harm. So you need to be cautious, have awareness, set boundaries, have healthy communication, and protect yourself. Let me get one more for you before we close out, collective. Give me one more. Thank you. Then you have 1616, readjustments, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, comfort, renewal, reconnection. Your self-control is strong enough to set things right. A new romantic or platonic friendship is on the horizon, along with the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with someone from your past. Trust that everything will fall into place as you embrace these positive changes, okay? So that does go along with the reading as well. So a new romantic or platonic relationship is on the horizon. So remember, you have twin flame here. You have karmic masculine in the reverse over here. You have sweetheart here. Okay. And you also have the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with someone from your past. So again, this could be in relation to your twin flame. Okay. They may not be karmic anymore. They may have changed their ways, and now you all are ready to be in a friendship that can blossom into something more if you're not with them already. And it says, trust that everything will fall into place that as you embrace these positive changes. So all you have to do is just trust the process, okay? This week you will be aligning relationship wise with your partner. If you have not seen them or met them already, then you can expect it to happen this week. And if you are already on track with your soul, your twin flame, then you could be expecting somebody to show up from your past, excuse me, and start anew and reconnect. It could be this mature man. It could be this sweetheart. Either way, your week is looking promising. You just have to get rid of this negative demonic energy and keep your head on a swivel and just be aware of people in your space that don't mean you any good, okay? That mean you harm. Yeah, collective, I think that is it. If you like the way this read was set up, please drop something down below in the comments and let me know you like the way that this was spread out, and I will continue to do it in this way. But that's it. That's all I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe if anything here resonated with you. And as always, for your highest good, please remember, as above, so below. I wish you nothing but abundance, and blessings, collective. Namaste.